Imagine you walk into your first linguistics lecture, and the professor slides a photo of the mouth across the screen. You smile, but then she says, "Language shapes how we feel, and how we feel shapes the words we find. Now swap that mouth for a body." Suddenly, language is not just describing desire. It is making desire possible. Meet Alex, a freshman who studies sounds and metaphors by day and wonders about touch by night. One evening, over coffee, Alex and Sam, both curious and careful, decide to turn their linguistic training into an experiment in intimacy. Not an instruction manual, but a playful lab where consent is the first protocol, curiosity the method, and clarity the outcome. They start with simple words. Instead of good or stop, they invent a tiny vocabulary. Warm,
Wave, hold. Each word maps to a sensation.
like a GPS for the body. Speaking those words becomes a tool. Prosody matter. A slow, low, warm feels different from a quick, bright one. Linguistics gives them a secret: tone, rhythm, and timing shape how a touch is received. Language becomes more than label. It sculpts experience. One night, in a hushed conversation, Alex mentioned something they read in a textbook. The portio, or cervix, can be a site of deep sensation for some. Science is cautious here. The portio organ is debated, rare for some, misunderstood by many. Anatomy tells us the cervix sits deeper in the pelvis and has a different nerve profile than the outer genitalia. For some, stimulation there can register as fullness, an internal deepening, or even a distinct climax. For others,
It's neutral or uncomfortable.
the key word again is variability. So what did Alex and Sam actually do? They practiced listening, not a set of moves, but an approach. Ask, name, breathe, and adjust. They used the vocabulary they'd invented, watching how words changed posture, breath, and attention. They treated the body like an acoustic instrument. Some notes respond to light touch, others to broader pressure, and some places are mute. No promises, only exploration. Alongside touch, they experimented with metaphors. Alex described a sensation as a tide rolling in. Sam, hearing that, matched the rhythm with breath. Metaphors let them translate pride, fuzzy feelings into shared coordinate. Linguistics gave them tools to negotiate consent and pleasure. Pre-agreed stop signals, descriptive language for what felt good, and a playful decoder for new sensation. If you want to learn more, bring curiosity and caution. Read peer-reviewed work on sexual anatomy and physiology. Talk to clinicians. Practice sensate-focus exercises. Mindful attention, not prescription, and play with language. Create a private lexicon, test prosody, and watch how naming a sensation can shift it. The point is not technique, but how language and touch. Damn, you're a scholar now. Use that curiosity, not the unknown. Ask better questions, and remember, consent, communication, and care are the real elotics of discovery.